All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a beautiful night of checking these buttons. It is Friday. The weekend is here. We done made it. Chapters down below if you want to skip around. And of course, that sub button right there on the race to 70K, all that good stuff. Listen, we got a hot ass topic, unexpected topic. I didn't see it the other day until Dirty Low pointed it out. And with that being said, it's about that time that we just start the story because it's that hot. Hope you guys are having a good weekend because it's about to get better. Let's go. All right, first up for them infiltrating EVO buttons that need to be checked. So we all know that the infiltration was a huge story, right? Some years ago when he was banned, Capcom, major tournaments, CEO, Combo Breaker, EVO and whatnot, they all banned him, said he couldn't play. Well, even though he was banned from EVO, apparently he still went to EVO. He actually shared the whole story, enjoyed some of it, but he didn't enjoy all of it because he got some unexpected reactions. Either way, we're about to unpack it. Let's go. Okay, starting right here, Infiltration posted this saying, as of yesterday, I'm going to tell you guys a story about EVO. I decided to come to EVO at June because I love fighting games and I love the FGC friends. So I tried to sign up as a spectator, not a player. Then I got this message and you can see it right here, register for EVO, right? And you can see his name right there, Infiltration. And it says you have been blocked or you are currently prohibited. Please contact support EVO if you think this is an error. But basically right there, they're saying that he's been banned from registering. He says, my trip took me 24 hours to get to South Korea to Vegas via LA, but I was able to put up with it because I am used to long flight time experience. I arrived in Vegas on Wednesday and I went to the convention center to get my badge on Thursday. I made a small goal in mind that I will go back to Korea without any problems as much as possible because it's always my basic attitude I have, and I believe it's the best way to refute false opinion that I am dangerous and the wrong person. He continues right here showing the badge. Look at that. He actually has his EVO badge, so mission accomplished, right? But then he says, on Friday, I reunited with old friends, the FGC I missed, at EVO venue, and I tried to support them as much as I could. I visited the controller booths to say thank you and hi to people who working hard in the FGC. Fortunately, I met people there, especially tagging Arcade Parts guy. They gave him a free upgrade at the Nano controller for no money. He appreciated him so much that he bought another Nano, I guess, in blue. He says, on Saturday, he met up with Chris Tatarian at the venue, and we talked a lot. I wanted to help support him, so I watched every matches next to him, I believe on his side. He got 25th in Street Fighter 6. I'm so proud of his effort and result. We enjoyed dinner at a Korean restaurant, talked a lot. We drank at a bar and more. It was the happiest memory of this trip. I only had 2 drinks on Saturday, but I slept for 14 hours due to the fatigue of the trip. I woke up at 5 p.m. And headed back to EVO in the venue to see you next time to the people I met. Then I watched Street Fighter 6 Top 6 for a bit. And I don't know why I suddenly had a sad feeling, so I witnessed this terrible thing on my way back to the hotel. Of course, this is a lie because I have never been accused or never raped anyone, and I was a little sad when it was brought I guess to my attention, this cowardly act that could have ruined the event that many people should enjoy happily. And he posts this picture right here. Apparently this banner was there at EVO. And you can see that, I guess, the champions, 2012, they crossed out Infiltration 2 times and wrote rapist. They actually wrote it right over his name. He says, but I'm not a weak man enough to collapse into this childish, cowardly act. It was a pity that this happened at the EVO venue, but for me, I was thinking it was a good study because I realized again that my haters can only prove themselves in this way. EVO is acting like I didn't exist in their history, but you can see I'm a part of the FGC history and I was there yesterday as well. In this trip, I learned so much from this trip as well. You guys are the ones who taught me the most in this process. Thank you again, FGC. I will always love you and learn from you. I will never forget your support and love. And I believe he posts more pictures as well. Let's check them out. You can see, once again, he's posting. He's actually standing next to it. Check that out. 2012, where it says And 2016, they have his name crossed out again. Well, obviously somebody went up there and kind of did that themselves. 2019, they did it again. So somebody went upon, took it upon themselves to cross out his name, on every year. People are reacting underneath that post saying it's so wrong, or, they feel for him in support, basically, of Infiltration, right? This is right underneath his post. You get a lot of reactions, right? And we'll talk about that in a second. A crazy thing, check out this picture. Somebody posted it. You can clearly see Infiltration in the back. They were taking a picture of Big Bird. This was Red Bull, right? And somebody said, laugh my ass off, this is the funniest part of the picture, or the funniest fucking picture ever, because in the first picture, you can see Infiltration. Now in this picture, he's gone. So basically, people were taking it as soon as Infiltration saw that they was taking pictures, he dipped. That's how they took it, because they were like, yo, he looked, he saw the camera, and he walked away, because, the way they're taking it anyway is, I guess, technically, he didn't want to be on film from anybody else. You got a lot of different reactions. Infiltration actually gets home. He says, arrived in Korea safely. Thank you for your support. See you next time. And there we have it. Now, on top of that, I have some questions and concerns. Let's go ahead and break this down, I guess, step by step. So on one hand, is anybody else out there surprised that this even happened? It is shocking in a way, right? Because Infiltration knew he was banned and he still went. Now, the thing I'm puzzled on, because I couldn't find any information, is he registered and it told him that he was banned, I guess even as a spectator, and then he still went and he still got a badge. Now, when I talked to Dirty Low earlier, he was under the impression that he created a different account, perhaps a different name or an alias, or maybe he just, I don't know, some other name or something like that, and he got a badge. Nobody recognized him. He just went, had his hair down and whatnot. Dirty Low even said he thought that most people probably wouldn't been able to pick him out of a lineup. If you're at EVO just minding your business and you see him walking around looking the way he looked, you probably wouldn't even notice there was Infiltration. Now, the way he looked right here, honestly, I probably would have gave him a look over unless I was really paying attention, because I know Infiltration's face. A lot of you watching this channel, you probably, watch FGC, you're very much into the community and whatnot. You probably know what he looks like, but it would probably take you like a double look to be like, holy shit, is that's Infiltration. What I'm trying to say is most of us probably would recognize him if we were actually paying attention. So I'm wondering, how exactly did he get in? The first question, though, I'm wondering is why he did it. Because he knew he was banned, and it almost seems like he explains why at the end, saying this was a good study. Like he wanted to do it for his own research purposes, right? Just to see, well, for one, to experience the community, because I'm sure he misses it, but also for two, to see exactly what the reaction would be. And like he said in his statement, he wanted to prove false the narrative that people see him as the bad guy, when he's like, I was never accused of being the bad guy in public or harassing people. This was a domestic charge, that I was charged with in the past. It had nothing to do with me actually being at a tournament. So it looks like that's why he might have did that, to prove a point. The biggest thing was probably seeing the sign, right? The sign that had that word on there that basically called him out. A lot of people having a problem with that, especially him saying, yo, I was never accused of this. So I'm not sure why people are writing that. It's one thing to cross my name out, I'm saying, in multiple areas and have a problem with me. But it's another thing to write that word over my name, especially when it's something that has nothing to do with me. So I think that's why, he felt some type of way about it. Here's the other thing, though. Dirty Low pointed this out, too. Y'all, Dirty Low should be on this episode. He really should. He was supposed to be. So y'all have a problem, flame his ass in the comments. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, he'll be on the next episode, but he's running late right now. We got to post this one because it's already late in the night. Anyway, he said that there was some people on Twitter, right, that had a big problem with it once they found this out. They were like, this is bullshit. He was violating code. He was banned. He was putting other people at risk, like he was causing safety issues and concerns. I noticed a lot of other people coming back on Twitter basically telling those people to shut the fuck up, right? They were like, yo, mind your business. He didn't hurt anybody. Why do you got to be a bitch about it? And then others went back to them. It was literally like back and forth, which I guess is to be expected because a lot of people are going to feel some type of way about this once they find out. I'm actually surprised in another way that Infiltration put it all out there. Not only did he go and try to be like discreet about it, but he put it all out there. Basically like, hey, look, this is kind of a social experiment. What do y'all think? And he put it out there for everybody to see. So with that being said, I'm also interested when the powers that be see this, is there any further steps? Like, because they basically said you couldn't come. He still came anyway. So what happens now? Can they really do anything further? You know what I'm saying? Is there any further penalty? Do they even care at this point? I mean, I know EVO, they had their hands full with all the stuff that we've seen so far. There's probably even more behind the scenes stuff. So they had their hands full. You know, they weren't worried about seeing a random player like Infiltration popping up. But now that they know, well, I wouldn't say now, eventually they'll find out. What do you think will happen from here? Does anything happen? Does the community continue to get pissed? Or does EVO actually contact him and try to do something? I don't know. This might be a hot take, but definitely let me know down below how you feel about this one. In a way, it does seem like Infiltration might have made it worse for himself. Because if he's doing this, it almost seems like he's not following the ban. He's not following their ruling. You know, I think at the end of the day, in a video we covered not too long ago, he said that he was giving up, right? That he wasn't going to appeal anymore. And he was like, I think this is where I step back because they're not going to let me back. So it looks like almost like he came to terms with it. But now showing up, even when he wasn't to or was not supposed to, it almost looks like he hasn't come to terms with that part, right? And like I said, might be a hot take. Let me know how you feel. But it does seem like it come off like a bad look, you know, because he's going against the ruling. And let's be real, it's going to piss a lot of people off. Once they find out, yes, he does have a following. And obviously you can see on Twitter, a lot of people are like, you know, they have his back and whatnot. But at the end of the day, EVO and the powers that be and a lot of people that are against Infiltration, they're going to get pissed off. And I think it's just going to make his image that much worse. But that's how I'm seeing it. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for that most ridiculous set/pop-off at EVO 2024. Buttons that need to be checked. This is wild. There was a third strike match that went on between Hayao, if I'm saying his name correctly, and Frankie out of New York. I believe Justin Wong was one of the commentators. I thought it was a normal match. This stuff started going super viral. We're gonna check out just the highlights. Trust me, this is bonkers. Let's get it. All right, let's check this out, y'all. I'll put the link down below.
Hailing from New York City, one of the cleanest pin players of all time, especially from the East Coast. He beat me at one of the biggest Red Bull tournaments in third strike, okay? So this guy knows being so patient with the 720 right here. Oh my God. Oh my God! How did he do that?
Oh, that was too clean.
Look at that. The running man. Do you see? I told you, this is a magical man.
This guy, look, not only does he pop off every time he does something, but he's not even using the chair. He's literally just on his knees like the whole time he's playing. It's insane, y'all. Let's keep on right here.
The most amazing 720s. I have never seen anybody can pull 720s better than him.
He wasn't able to contest it up until that point, and the way that he did wasn't fair.
Oh boy. My God, with the three-piece? Look at him. That's Hayao. Frankie, let's go, Frankie. Represent that
This
New
guy
York
don't
City
stop.
right there, the Jazzy circuit.
Nothing's gonna phase Frankie, man. He's been doing this actually enough time too.
Yep. Go for the damage taunt.
Jeez, the mobility and the recognition from Frankie out of there as well.
That was godlike.
But,
Yep.
whoa.
Usually universal overheads, that's kind of the closeout round.
Okay.
Right? The closeout round because you think like it might be a grab, he's gonna crouch tech, it crushes the low, it crushes the crouch tech low right there. But Frankie coming back.
Okay, so I noticed when Frankie got one, Hayao was like super quiet. You know what I'm saying? With no more shenanigans, now he's focused. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it going.
Taking those,
Let's keep going right here.
Really good, amazing 720s. That's when you know, like we talked about it, he is here to play some third strike.
It makes a lot of sense. But even so, even if you don't have an answer, most people would kind of jump out of the way to reset the positioning.
Oh my God, all the claps.
And he's crouching.
All
Oh
the
my
claps.
God, there's so much extra damage.
Guys,
while he's
jump
crouching.
and jump. You're not getting out of those corners this easily. Is he looking for the EX Tatsu? He tried. Stand fierce, juggle, no follow.
Oh, you thought you could press a medium?
Oh.
Instead, he already knows it. He's taking a walk. Bang!
What is he doing?
This guy's putting on a damn performance.
He's winning.
It doesn't hurt?
Oh my God! That hurts me, brother. Oh dear Lord.
What? What are we doing? Oh my God, no, we're not doing that. What are we doing? God, what are we doing, yo? This is disrespect. I don't know what kind of disrespect it is, but it has to be some kind. Imagine you playing somebody and the guy the guy you playing does this. What the hell kind of pop off? Let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. Come on.
Don't rip.
Magic pants.
The pants don't rip.
This guy is actually the most mobile person of his age group.
41 years old, by the way.
What? They literally just said my man is 41 over here doing all that extra stuff. 41!
He's
Frankie
still alive.
with the confirm.
Still alive. Do we go for the chip damage? Oh my God! He landed again. How is this man doing it? If he does a backflip, I will lose it.
He looks for every option. He goes for the universal overhead, then backs away, dashes up in danger. Chip.
Oh my God, no. Okay. Oh
my God!
How did he do that?
He went past the SA3! He went for the roundhouse! He jumped over completely!
Do you understand? That is a worthless button. That button is so worthless, but he was able to make it useful in a very crazy scenario. And look at this, the pop-off. This is what he wants. He is a showman. But Jesus Christ, what a freaking play. Third strike
Wow.
and happy.
What just happened? In
Oh
your lifetime
my
of playing
God.
this game, we've seen one super
Oh
before.
my
We've
God.
seen the air parries, but once that punish happened, did anybody expect that roundhouse from Hugo
No.
to go over a wake-up
SA3.
Shinbu Ryan?
Oh my God. But it's
Insane.
the fact that he had literally thinking
My man
so
put on
much
a
of
whole
the
damn
future,
performance.
Thinking so much of the future of just like hitting that standing heavy kick. Like I said, it's a worthless button.
Okay, y'all. There we have it. Listen, I know for a fact that if some players would take that as disrespect because you're being distracting, like you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot of extra. It's annoying if you're playing here and number one, whatever, player one is just every time they do something, it's probably going to get on your nerves because you might take it as like them taunting or trying to throw it in your face. You know what I'm saying? I can see how people could take that as disrespect. Now, me, I'm just a goofy mug, so I'm going to laugh, y'all. To me, I'm going to think it's fucking hilarious, and I'm probably going to try to take a picture with that guy after. You know what I'm saying? Then he hits the splits. I'm going to be dying laughing. That's just me. Everybody's built different. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, to me, I give him praise. I give him praise because I thought this shit was entertaining. Who does the splits at 41 years old? That's fucking insane, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's always two sides. I'm sure a lot of people out there think it's extra, but it's EVO. How often you going to be on the main stage like this? He went for it. How y'all feeling? Let me know. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you were feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. I'm going to shoot for tomorrow night, but we'll see. And the live stream is coming up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still waiting to confirm things because I want to absolutely 100% do it. We're dirty low. So I promise it's coming soon within a day or two. So thank you guys for the amazing love. We'll see you soon. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, fella. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And now for that moment of FGC, well, this ain't really bliss, it's FGC splits. It's the moment of FGC splits. This right here, this is, I mean, how do you really deal with that? What's the tech? Well, what's the tech to deal with that when that's thrown at you? Somebody literally next to you just hit the split. And in the most painful looking way possible. That shit looked like it hurt. His pants done rolled on the way up. His green socks is sticking out. It's side to side, Jean-Claude Van Damme style. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's a lot of shit moving around. It probably shouldn't move around. That's a lot. I think I might just disconnect if that's me. If I'm player two, I might just. Oh, that's what we doing? Okay, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna GG's. No, you stay down there. That's cool. GG's. No, cool. No, cool. Right there. It was fun while it lasted. I'm good.